Hi dear customer, this video I want to show you how to use Otg3, the newly released prefix on July 12th. Okay, this device actually is a similar device like Otg2, but there's a panel on the device so you can see the setting and you can use it more intuitive, and for people who are not familiar with using remote control, this is a choice. It runs almost the same speed as Otg3, Otg2, but Otg2 still has the fastest speed among the Otg products, and Otg2 has a memory to memorize the absolute position on the screen. This device, Otg3, it also can memorize position, but it is memorize so-called relative position. So when you locate the first position, then it would do remain the same the other positions. Okay, so first I want to introduce the parts of the device. You get a control unit, you get a cable, okay, the more solid, more secure, and you get a type C, okay. So this is a little small box, can help you make money. Okay, so use the Otg3, you have to first plug into the phone, and then there are two keys, break key and rate key. Break keys are for setup. The setup has two parts. One is for the speed, or for the duration of action motion. Okay, and the other is a setup for position on the screen. So you have to decide the strategy first. And there are several points I want to make for this device. When you see the number on the screen, 1000 means 1 second, so 10 means 0.001 second, 30 means 0.003 second, okay? And then this device can set up to 10 positions, okay? Tap position, a tap action motion is one position. A swiping motion is two positions. So if you decide to do tap, swipe, okay, then it will be three positions. So it's a tap and then starting of swiping, ending of swiping. So there's three positions. And there's a requirement for the setup. You have to do position 0, and it's required. So I will show you how later. Okay, so For now, I want to make you an example. I wanted to tap and then I wanted to swipe. Okay, so for tap, I do start. I do position 1, 30, and then let me check. Okay, first I use I enlarge the screen a little bit. Okay. Okay. First, you don't see anything on the screen. So first, you press break key for more than 1 second, and then it will show the lot of digit. Okay, and then you see different digit. Okay, so whenever you press break key more than 1 second, it will pop up something like that, and you have to find the first layer of the menu, and it starts with 3 dash on the left, and then digit, 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 and then the fraction digit on the right. So here you see this is position 1. Okay, this is position 1, and then when you click break key again, it goes to position 1, and then press time, click it again, it goes to release time. Okay, duration of release. Okay, so I do it again, click. Okay, you are on first layer, position 1. Okay, you are on second layer, press time, duration for pressing, release time, or duration for release. Okay, it functions like this: press, release, and there's also a execution time. It's a default by factory. It's 30 milliseconds. So the action motion like press, and then execution, and then release. So you can change press time and release time. Execution time is default. Okay, so now we are on the position 1. Okay, and we set press time 30 milliseconds, and we set release time 1 millisecond. Okay, and we this is tap motion. Okay, and then we do the position 2. We use a mouse key, and then scroll up, then the 2 fraction here. This is position 2, and then you click break key to go down to press time, and then we have 30 milliseconds, and then we have release time 1 millisecond for position 2, and then you click again, it comes back to position 2, the first layer. Okay, now we use mouse key to scroll up to position 3. Okay, we click break key, we do 1 millisecond for the press time for the ending of swiping, and then we do 30 milliseconds for release time for ending of swiping. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3 position. And then remember I say we have to also do the position 0. It's required to tell this device the starting of the loop. Okay, so we use mouse key, and then we scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down to 0. And then we press break key, and then we use mouse key to scroll up, down to get the 10. Okay, and then we confirm, we click the break key, and then we go to the release time of position 0. Okay. Okay, so here we come back to position 0. Okay, here you have position 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 0 is required. 1, our strategy, 1 is for tap. Position 2 is for swipe, start of swiping. Position 3 is for the end of the swiping. Okay, so this is the duration setting. Okay, and then to save the setting, we press break key more than 1 second, and it will disappear. Okay, then it's safe. The setting. Okay, this is the first part, duration setting, and then we want to do position setting on the screen. So we use mouse key, scroll up and down, and then we wake up the phone. Okay, and we did tap, click the break key 1 time, and we did a swiping. For the start of swiping, we have to double click the break key, and then for end of swiping, we have click the break key again. So this is position setting, and then you have done the setting completely. So now we use ray key. First, you press ray key, it will go to the first position. Okay, and then you press ray key, it will run 1 time. If you press ray key for more than 1 second, it will do repeatedly. And it also memorized the setting, the position. But the position is so-called relative position. If you move the first position, then the other 2 positions will also move too. So this is a little bit different from OGT2. Okay, let me forfeit the plug. I don't want you to see it. And then I press the rate key for more than 1 second. Okay, this device actually runs up to 350 loops, tap plus swipe, and it fits every phone. You can adjust every tap and swipe to maximize, optimize the duration of each action motion to better fit the response time of Amazon server. Amazon server actually required 0.1 to 0.3 second for your request. So it's better to consider this response time in your setting. Okay, here you see the pattern is flying. It means this speed may be a little bit too fast. Okay, you can move a little bit down, and then the position is still there, and then you can go back to the duration setting to change the duration setting. So I change first tap position 1, release time to up to 10 milliseconds. It will improve the stability. And I change I think position 2 is fine because it's starting with 30 millisecond press time. And then I check position 3. I move press time up to 10 milliseconds and release time to 30 milliseconds. Okay, and then I press break key to save it, and then you will save the setting. I press break key more than 1 second. This will improve the stability when you increase the duration of press time and release time. There is a baseline for duration. If you can start with 30 milliseconds for each tap and swipe, and then from 30 milliseconds a little bit down to whatever millisecond you want, and you still get the stability. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, and I can walk you through if you have hard time using this device or set up the device. Okay, give me an email or if you know my phone number, leave me a message and I will call you back. You can also add me at WhatsApp. Thank you very much.